Okay, if you need help remembering how to set up your expository essay, remember that expository essays explain using examples. Okay, so there are 3 things that I'm going to do on this page, so I'm going to label them 1, 2, 3, but the third one I'm going to a box around, and I'm going to do my stars because this is my prompt where it says write. This is the most important part of this paper. I'm even going to highlight it. I am not even going to read this yet. Okay? So then I'm going to draw my 4 squares. Number 1, turn the prompt into a question. So, here's my prompt. I'm going to draw an arrow. My prompt is write about why it is important to be grateful. Write an essay about why it is important to be grateful. So, I'm going to cross out everything before why. And so, I'm going to ask myself, why is it important to be grateful? Now, my box number 2 is answer the prompt with reasons. Okay, this is a list. Why is it I'm grateful? Okay, so pause the video and ask yourself, why is it important to be grateful? And I want you to fill in some of your answers. Okay, now some of mine would be, it's important to be grateful because things could be worse. Also, it is important to be grateful so you will appreciate what you have. It's also important to be grateful because you will be happier. You will be content. And I would say you are less stressed when you're grateful. Okay, so then number 3 is box 1 plus 2 equals my controlling idea. So here's box 1, here's box 2. So I'm going to answer it with 2 reasons, and then I am going to write my controlling idea. So I want you to pause the video and write your best controlling idea. Now, my controlling idea is going to be, it is important to be grateful because things could always be worse and you will be less stressed. Okay? So my reason 1 is things could always be worse. And my number 2 is you will be less stressed. All right. My number 4 box is going to be my examples from help. So I'm going to draw reason 1, reason 2, and H-E-L-P, H-E-L-P. So I have history, entertainment, literature, and personal. And you have history, entertainment, literature, and personal. So think about now, what are you going to use for your examples? I am going to use, for reason 1, things could always be worse, I'm going to use literature. And I'm going to use Drums, Girls, and Dangerous Pie. And for reason 2, I'm also going to use literature. And I'm going to use the book that we read, Those Shoes. And those are going to be where my 2 examples from. So this is the video on prompt deconstruction. If you need help setting up your next part of your essay, which is the graphic organizers, then you will watch the next video in Google Classroom.